Hey guys and gals, how you doing? Destroyer here. I'm gonna give you another video. This one was kind of inspired by a subscriber out there. He asked about how to get gold inscriptions and how do they work and how to use different types of inscriptions. So first off, when you start, you have emblems which are located in the top right up here. But the best way to start off with inscriptions for your tablets is in the shop. And if you go under the items in the shop, the first section is inscriptions and tablets. And if you don't know what the inscriptions are for, they're for your tablets. So when you use the tablets, it'll have 4 inscriptions to activate that tablet. If you don't activate the tablet, you don't get the skill that the tablet provides. Okay, so if you go to the inscription section, you can get 4, or you can buy as many of these as you can buy with your emblems. As you notice, I have 56,000, so I can buy quite a few of them. Now there's 3 different kinds of inscriptions. There's bronze, silver, and gold. And they go up in that order. So bronze is the weakest. So typically, let's go to fighter inscriptions. So this fighter inscription increases my physical attack by 0.6. Silver strength inscriptions increase my physical attack by 0.9. And it's going to be even greater for gold inscriptions. Now there's a total of 16 bronze, 16 silver, 16 gold inscriptions. And they all do different things, from attack speed to increase your attack, to mana regen, to piercing through magic or physical defense, or adding physical defense, HP, and there's a couple extras in there. But I'm gonna quickly, purchase some bronze inscriptions. I'm gonna purchase like four or five of them to show you all a couple things. And I'm also gonna purchase some silver inscriptions as well, and then I'll show you how to make bronze inscriptions. Now if you notice, bronze inscriptions are 150 and silver inscriptions are 675. And the reason I point this out, because 4 bronze inscriptions make 1 silver inscription, but it's random how it is, and I'll show you all how to do that in 1 second. But if you're looking to get gold inscriptions, it's better to buy bronze inscriptions, make them into silver inscriptions, and then make them into gold inscriptions, because it's random. Now, since I have my inscriptions, I'm going to go and show you where to exchange them at. So what I want you to do is go to your profile, go to your tablet section, and in the bottom right you'll see this exchange button down here that I'm clicking on and off of. I want you to click on that exchange button, and this is how you change it. So these are the formulas. You need 4 bronze inscriptions to make 1 silver, 4 silvers to make 1 gold, and this you can change a gold into another type of gold for 4,000 emblems or 150 runes. So let's first start with bronze. So I have all these different ones here, and it really does not matter how I put them in or what order. They don't create certain ones. So if I put all attack inscriptions in, you're not going to get a silver attack inscription. It's all randomized. So if you see, I got a silver inscription of torture, and then I'm gonna do one more for y'all, and then I'll go and show you how silver works in the gold. Alright, yeah, and I got one of protection. So, and then you just do the same thing here as you would in the bronze. And this gives me a gold inscription of divinity, which is good. Now, some people ask me, should I always have, you know, gold inscriptions. Do I have to have them? Does it really affect that much on my gameplay? And the answer is no. There's a lot of pros out there that use silver inscriptions, but some tablets you will not be able to activate without 1 or 2 gold inscriptions. So this is how I wanted to go over this. Now if you notice, I have 14 gold inscriptions. I'm missing 2. And the only way I can get those other 2 gold inscriptions is create them through doing exchanging silver ones to make a gold inscription, or if I have them already in my tablets, I can, you know, dismantle a tablet, kind of like this. I'd click on the tablet, I'd hit this exchange button right here, and I would exchange it, and then I would have to unlock it. And if you look at unlock, it's called Ascension of a tablet, and it either costs 750 emblems or 20 runes, which I'm not going to because I just don't want to waste my money. But anyways, so that's how you do that, and this is where those inscriptions would go. Now I'm going to quickly go over what inscriptions I would recommend for, you know, fighters or your different types of roles. So this inscription right here is HP regeneration. Now this one's max HP. I recommend this inscription more for tanks and early game, and the reason for that is because it makes them tanky, lets them be able to use that extra hit. HP, max NP, HP regeneration. I do not recommend any of these for any character in builds because it's just not beneficial to them. Now HP harvest, it can be beneficial only on certain characters like Marthas, because 1 extra of that harvest with his 3rd skill makes him more beneficial. But you're not gonna just have a tablet just for Marthas, so keep that in mind. Next, increased physical defense. I would like this one more for tanks, because then again, early game it makes them more tanky, or support. You know, you might want your support a little more tanky. Same thing with magical defense. It's more for tanks. I'd keep that there. Now this one, everybody talks to me about this. I do not recommend the cooldown inscriptions, and the reason is because they don't add up to be enough cooldown, because usually the typical skill cooldown is about 10 seconds, and if you have all your inscriptions and the cooldown inscription, you're gonna reduce that cooldown to 10 seconds. You need 10% of that to just increase 1 second cooldown, which is not worth, and you won't be able to fill 10 into that spot. This is increases pierce through physical defense. I recommend this highly for fighters and bruisers. Highly recommended. Now this one I recommend for carry mages because it pierces through that magical defense on tanks. Early game is really good for mages. Now this one, extra critical damage. I highly recommend it for fighters and sometimes for mages, but fighters mainly. Only a few mages will use this. This one I recommend for fighters sometimes, but only particular fighters. Maybe elf or some fighter that's going to attack really fast, so it can increase that rate. But usually I typically do not use this for my fighters at all. Attack speed, I don't use it. I don't think it's a beneficial inscription. Now this one I use for my mages and sometimes my supports like Sia. but this is a very good inscription to have. It's like a must-have for mages. And also, this one I recommend for fighters. So it's a must-have. It increases your physical attack. It's very good early game. And that's all I have over the inscriptions, guys. So please tell me if this video was beneficial. Write it down in the forums. Please subscribe and like. And thanks for watching. Destroyer out.